Iran, Russia, China. ASIO says they're not just spying, they're ready to kill on Australian soil. The warning is real. If dissidents aren't safe here, where in the world are they? Australia's top intelligence official has issued an unprecedented warning. Foreign governments are willing and capable of assassinating political dissidents on Australian soil. Speaking at the Lowy Lecture in Sydney on November 4th, Director General of ASIO Mike Burgess said the threat of state-backed political killings inside Australia is no longer theoretical, suggesting at least 3 countries are actively capable of planning such assassinations.
We believe there are at least 3 nations willing and capable of conducting lethal targeting here. It is entirely possible the regimes would try to hide their involvement by hiring criminal cutouts, as Iran did when directing its arson attacks. ASIO and law enforcement partners are acutely alive to the threat and are working around the clock using all our powers to protect Australia and Australians.
However, the spy chief did not name them, but referenced Iran, Russia, and increasing strategic pressure linked to China. He also referred to alleged Iranian-directed arson attacks on 2 Jewish sites in Sydney and Melbourne in 2024 and highlighted Russia's covert efforts to stoke division within Australia.
This threat is real. Given the degrading trajectory of our security environment and the growing willingness of regimes to conduct high-harm operations, ASIO assesses there is a realistic possibility a foreign government will attempt to assassinate a perceived dissident in Australia.
Burgess warned that the global climate of strategic competition, fueled by conflicts and territorial disputes such as those in the South China Sea, was emboldening regimes to export repression abroad. For years, Burgess has refused to publicly name spying nations. In 2021, he revealed a nest of spies had been expelled, later reported to be from India, not Russia. Media outlets have also reported clandestine intelligence activity from Cambodia and Rwanda. Burgess said more Australians are currently being targeted by foreign intelligence services than at any point in history. He revealed one recent ASIO operation where an Australian citizen was lured overseas by foreign operatives.
When the intelligence officers arrived at the location, they were not met by their target, they were met by an ASIO officer. The conversation was brief but pointed. We told them Australians were off limits. We warned them we would disrupt their operations whenever and wherever we chose. And we sent our regards to the head of their service. The message was passed on to the spies' superiors.
He said the spies were seeking details on critical minerals, the economy, and the AUKUS defence partnership.
Social cohesion is under attack from malevolent forces, foreign and domestic, and that this was amplifying security threats. Grievance is growing. Intolerance is rising. Inflammatory rhetoric and behavior is being normalized. Anti-authority beliefs are spreading. There are multiple cascading and intersecting threats to our social cohesion.
Burgess called the internet the greatest incubator of grievance narratives, fueling extremism across ideologies from Islamist propaganda to far-right radicalisation.
It's an echo chamber for disaffection, misinformation, and reinforcement. While the internet incubates, social media accelerates. If you engage with hardline but non-violent religious content on one of the most popular platforms, its algorithms will serve up more and more extreme material until, after just a few clicks, you can be watching grotesque ISIS propaganda.
Australia's spy chief warned that both far-right neo-Nazis and Islamist groups like Hizb ut-Tahrir are exploiting public anger to fuel division, while confirming Iran's role in funding anti-Semitic activity as part of the global campaign for hate.